Hey guys, welcome back. This is Merveille. Thank you so much for listening and watching our YouTube channel, the OMARI'S. My name is Merveille, as I said. My sisters Miriam and Jemima are not here, but they will join me very soon. They will join me. But before that, I actually want you to subscribe to their YouTube channel. I know I keep talking about it. I'm just super excited. I'm super proud of them. So the link is going to be down here or somewhere. Jemima will put it. Click that, go listen to the music. I hope it blesses you. Also, I want you to check out my podcast. I want you to subscribe, and I also want you to follow me on Instagram at omari.merveille. Okay? Thank you so much for being here, because the purpose of this channel is to encourage, is to uplift, is to share thoughts. Like, I don't claim to know everything. Far from it. You can ask my sisters. My parents definitely know that I don't know anything, or not everything. So I come on here to just share some thoughts. Today, I'm going to be sharing a story and just something that I've observed in my time in lockdown. So I want to start by saying, look, I understand it's a tough time for a lot of people. And like we always say, we're praying for you guys. We're praying that God will make his presence so known. We're praying that God will give you the peace that no one else can give you. I remember when lockdown started, it was about 3 months into it. I went to Woolies, right? So I went to Woolies and I thought, man, let me see if I can just go in without wearing a mask, because at the time you didn't really have to wear masks. So anyways, I got into my car, I'm driving, it's early in the morning, there's only a few people walking. Driving my car, park the car. Now I'm looking in the car park to see if there's anyone wearing a mask. And I get out and I realize there are people wearing a mask and some aren't. So now I'm in my car thinking, wait a minute, it's not mandatory, so why are they wearing a mask? Should I wear? And I'm having this back and forth within myself, and I'm like, come on, man, I've got to get this milk. I've got to, make breakfast. And eventually I just decided, you know what? I'm going to get in. I'm not going to wear a mask. Because, like I said, like on my Instagram post, check it out. My nose is too big, and when I wear that mask, I struggle. I really do. I struggle. So anyways, I'm like, I'm not going to wear a mask. I walk in, it's super quiet, Everyone's just minding their business, QR coding and everything, and then I write my name, on the register. I go in, and the moment I walk in, I start to look around, and everyone, when I tell you, everyone was wearing a mask, and there I was thinking, what is going on? Should I wear one? Wait, no, but I decided, my nose, I don't want to wear one. No, just be strong, Merv. Get the basket, get the milk, let's go home. Like boom, boom, right? And then again, that same battle that I had in the car started again. Should I wear the mask? Should I not? And the box is right there. The ladies are offering it for free. You can just take one mask and move on. And I had a moment in that shopping center. I hadn't moved yet. I had my basket with me in my hand. And I thought, man, it's crazy how like society can say something to you without even saying anything to you. In that moment, I thought that, well, everyone's wearing a mask, then I probably should just wear it, because I started to feel self-conscious. I started to think, man, everyone's looking at me. Everyone's probably thinking, who's this guy? Who does he think he is? He's not wearing a mask. I eventually gave in. I gave in to peer pressure, and I was like, whatever, man, give me one. I took it back. I wore it. And I guess that's what's been happening throughout this whole time. We're just wearing masks, and it's normal. And I understand why, and the recommendation for us to do that. I totally get it. But as I was meditating on it, as I was thinking about it, sometimes I just be thinking about the randomest things. As I was thinking about the concept of wearing a mask and what it is really done for us, it's brought a lot of change. I don't know about you, but it's weird now, because you can go to the shop and you want to smile at the person next to you, but you really can't. You don't know if they're smiling. You don't know if they're judging you. And then on top of that, oh my God, I don't know if this happens to anyone else. You kind of realize, man, my breath is stinky. Like, I've got this situation, Jesus, fix it. No, Jesus is like, no, you brush your teeth. No, but the thing is, like, there's so many things that I'm realizing about the concept of wearing a mask. And I'm appreciating those days when we didn't wear one, because we could see each other for what we were presenting. And so I started to think about how, like, society now is accepting us to wear a mask. But I wonder if society will allow us to take the masks off that we wear to go outside. The masks that we wear to go to church, the masks that we wear around our family members, the masks that we wear when we're hanging out with our non-Christian friends or our Christian friends, when we're hanging out with people that we don't like or people that we don't agree with. I feel like we have these masks that we put on. You know what I mean? Like we put it on before work, you take it off before you get home, you put it on for your kids. And I'm like, okay, so society wants us to put on masks, but I am challenging you and I'm challenging myself to take off the masks that we're wearing in front of people and to show them and to share with them who we really are. The reason I'm saying this is because God created us in His image. And I'm not saying God's got a big nose like me and God's got like this brown shade like me. No. I'm saying the nature, the essence of who you are and who I am. We were created by God. And we were given these features to express love, emotions, anger, all these things. And so now that we're being restricted in this area, it's like we can't communicate in those little cues, those little non-verbals anymore. And so I'm thinking, man, imagine there's been people, and there are people, you might be watching me. I want to challenge you, as I'm challenging myself, to take off the mask. Take off the mask that you've been wearing. Take off the mask of pretending that you're okay. Take off the mask of pretending that your spiritual life is just amazing. Like you're always, no. I'm saying, take it off. Take off the mask of pretending that everything is okay up here. The reason I want to challenge us is because I'm realizing that it's so easy to pretend. It's so easy to put on a face. It's so easy to pretend that you wake up motivated every single morning, but it's not. That's not the truth. Life has its ups and it has its downs. And all I'm asking and all I'm challenging us to do as a family is to take off that mask. Some of us is culture. Now, some people might attack me on this and, there's nothing wrong with culture. Culture makes you who you are. But do you know culture can act like a mask because it can impose things on us that God is trying to remove from us. Some of us, it's the idea of what a man should be like or what a woman should be like, the gender roles. And again, that's a touchy subject, but we have to start talking about these things because we're living in homes. Now we're stuck in our homes. I don't know about you, but in Sydney, Australia, we're at home. But as families, we have to know each other on a deeper level than just the smiles that we put on or the frowns that we really have in our rooms or in our secret place. So the idea of wearing a mask, the idea of having to go outside and wearing a mask to protect yourself and others from this virus, it makes me think, and it makes me question. When I put on a mask and pretend to be somebody else or somebody that I'm not, or when I hold back my true self, do I do it to protect myself? Or do I do it to protect the people around me? Do I do it to protect myself so that I don't get hurt? Like, I understand some of you are watching me and you've experienced things, you've gone through things. And so it's really hard for you to just be real and be genuine to the people around you because you're like, well, last time I was vulnerable, they hurt me. Last time I shared my secrets and I opened up my heart to somebody, they hurt me. Why would I do that? I understand. I understand the pain. I understand that it could be hard to be vulnerable as men, to talk about how we're feeling in the moment and to go to a fellow brother, whether they believe in God or not, just talking to another man or talking to a professional, talking to our family and just expressing to them where we're at. We have to talk. We have to remove the masks because we weren't created to put on these masks. We were created to have intimacy. I know what you need. I know exactly what you need because it's exactly what I need. What you need and what I need and what the rest and the whole of humanity has ever needed is to be fully known and to be fully loved. You want somebody that can know you for your ugliest, for your best moments, and to love you the same. And I'm here to say, Jesus Christ is that, not just for me, but for you too. And so with him, we get to take that mask off. With him, we get to take it off because we understand that he will not judge us. He is actually going to show us and to describe to us and to teach us how to be sons and daughters of God. And so today, as I was meditating on this, I really wanted to come on here and just remind you that you are precious. You're loved. You're loved. And when I say you're loved, I'm not talking about your good moments. I'm talking about those moments where you cannot love yourself, when you cannot accept yourself. Because if people only love you when you're great, if people only love you when you have money and influence and power, that's not love. God loved us while we were yet sinners, while we didn't even know that we needed a savior. He came down to save us. So I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what life has brought. I don't know what this season means for you. I don't know what these lockdowns mean to your mental health, your finances, your relationships with your loved ones. But I just wanted to come on here and remind you, you do not have to wear those masks. You don't have to. You do not have to. So thank you so much for giving me this time, to share my heart, really. I pray that God will show you that all you need is him. And in him, there's healing. And also, I pray that in a way, you may gain the strength and the boldness to begin to remove those masks. Because those masks, some of us have layers of those masks. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video and share it with somebody that you think might enjoy it, might be challenged by it. And also go check out my podcast, Deeping Life with Merv. Because my sisters always tell me I say deeping. I don't know, man. English is not my language, bro. But I'm praying for you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Your life matters. This is the OMARI'S channel where we share life, encouragement, and just thoughts and music. We talk about God and his love for us. Thank you. Until next video, peace out.